there, I'm Lillian of the Book Coven, and I am here today to do a solo review for The Hour of the Witch by Chris Bojelian. I don't know his name. Bo something. Very famous author, you've probably heard of him. He has a ton of books. This one I picked for our Witches Around the World theme because it is not a classic witch tale. She would not call herself a witch. She is, in fact, a woman of God from the 1600s. And she makes simples with herbs and stuff she grows because it's the 1600s and that's just, what they have. They make medicine with what they're growing, but of course, it makes her a target for witchcraft. Even though before this whole thing happened, people would come to her for healing, for help with their babies, but, rumors start and suddenly she's an evil witch. Bullshit. So this gal, Hour of the Witch, it is, most of it is actually a court thing because a woman wants to file for divorce from her husband because he's abusive. He stabbed her with a fork. That is what was her final straw because he was sober when he did it and he was drunk the other times. And there was a violence to it that scared her. And because she wants, a woman just dares to divorce her husband, it makes her suspicious and people think she's a witch because of it. And she goes through that one court case where, and you see the whole case in the 1600s court, which is fascinating. And then after that court case, she gets accused of witchcraft. So there's another even longer, more serious case that happens. Both of them, they go into the full, how the accusations went in that time. It's very annoying. You'll want to kill everyone because she is filing for divorce. And yet in the midst of all this, they're still throwing accusations of witchcraft at her. And she's frustrated because she just wants divorce from an abusive man. But they can't let it go because how dare a woman leave her husband? The main character I loved. She's got a good spirit. She's got good humor to her. She refuses to be stuck in the life that she's in. She knows she'll eventually get away from her husband. And that is her mission in life, no matter what. I loved her so much. I loved her friends. It is a very thick book, and I was surprised that I loved a book that was mostly in court, and they talk like they talk in the 1600s, so it's very oh ye darling. It's like the movie Witch, but in a book form. So it feels a little like you're reading a history novel, but in a good way. Yeah, I don't know. She's someone, I probably would have been her if I was born in the 1600s. She is sarcastic. She's strong-willed. I really loved her. And that's, I think, why I love the book so much. So it's very different from our other reads this month because it's not super exaggerated witchcraft. It's just someone using the land and the time that she was born in. Nothing weird about it, nothing spooky. And it was really interesting and accurate to history, I think. I'm not a historian, but I felt it was accurate to history. I don't know what that means for the book, but it felt good to me. Good pacing. It just had a lot of zhuzh to it. It made me feel good. It made me feel irritated hearing her husband's stupid fucking words. I wanted him dead from the start. She even tries to kill him at one point, but she's too good for that. She's not a murderer, she decides. God, I love her. And her journey, it's frustrating what happens to her, but by the end of it, her whole journey is very satisfying, and it's a wild read. Everyone should check it out. Hour of the Witch. Lillian. Book Coven. Okay.